a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Definitely a 7 because it's a slow book, but yeah.
Brandon, what would you give this book?
I'll give it a 6.5.
Okay. It was not the worst book, and honestly, I guess I have a bit of nostalgia to it. I remember reading it. It was one of the first books I read by myself, and I really liked it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Guys,
Yes.
we're towards the end of the episode, right?
Kind of, real quick. So it gets a 21 between the three of us. This book scores a C, which is a 7. So yeah, now we can talk about the episode.
I think I'm gonna have a quick leave because something's gonna start chasing me about. Anyway, I'm gonna go and yeah, so see you guys next episode and bye.
Here's hoping Slappy doesn't eat his toenails. So yeah, wasn't a bad book. Was a decent episode. I hope he lives, but if not, we need to get a tombstone ready for him.
It is aged, but yeah, it was pretty good.
I think it aged more like a whiskey than a wine. It didn't age like a fine wine, but it didn't age like milk. You know what I'm saying? You know?
It's definitely... I don't know. I guess the only thing about the episode that I still have is, like, I do enjoy the episode, but I also sort of have a, like, I don't want to say a phobia of it, because I was terrified of this episode as a kid. I will not lie to you. I hated it as a kid.
Huh.
It was the first episode that freaked me out, and it was just like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know what it was, because I was like 5 or 6 when I watched it, so it was just like, I don't like that.
I'm Flappy. I took over his phone while you was running away.
Oh no, the evil dummy.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
You better sleep with one eye open this week, because if not, I will come to get you.
I hope you do. I will feed you to my wood chipper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see about that.
They'll stop calling you Slappy. They'll start calling you Celery when I'm done with you.
You never seen a dummy stop before?
Don't worry, I have. Don't worry.
Bumps.
It happened a really long time ago. Burger King
foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. This was overall, it was a decent book, and the episode was pretty faithful, and I really don't have much more to say on this. I think that maybe too many Monster Bloods in the original series. I think we could have subbed out at least 2 of them for better books, like, I don't know, Haunted Mask 3, Return to Dead House, Stay of the Basement 2, Night Living Dummy 4. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, true.
I'd take LA Jam number 2 at this point.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, that's Aussie fans' favorite book is Jelly Jam.
I have heard that. I'm not particularly fond of him personally, but that's another conversation for another day. Any closing statements? We'll start with Brandon.
Not really. I enjoy this book. The episode, I honestly have a little bit of nostalgia for, but also a little bit of childhood trauma from this episode. It's definitely one of the books that I will never probably forget about.
I feel that.
Okay, Slappy.
Closing statements?
I have to say, this is a fine book, but I still like Night Living Dummy way better than this. And the episode, it's one of the one I watch around every year, but it's the one I have stuck in my head.
All right. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed this book. I have a review of this book for Goosebumps Goes Through Review that I'm rewriting because I couldn't get anyone to co-host for me, but no complaints on that. Eventually it'll be out. This will be out first, obviously. But yeah, this is the next book that the Goosebumps verse touches on for Goosebumps Beyond, but I still have to record Keep Out of the Attic. I'm behind.
Also, if you ever disrespect my series again, I will beat the living crap out of you. You hear me?
Loud and queer. This has been Goosebumps Podcast Can Be Murder. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.